Hi, my name is Nezar Dimitri, and I'm from McMaster's Engineering Ethics 4A03. Today I'll be presenting a TED Talk on plastic in the oceans and its impacts on marine life. Images of seals strangled by plastic rings, dead seabirds with plastic lighters in their stomachs, and videos of a sea turtle crying as someone pulls out a straw from her nose. This is but a small fraction of the environmental problem that plastic pollution in our oceans has done to our marine life. About 8 million metric tons of plastic are thrown into the ocean annually. Such vast amounts can affect marine life directly or indirectly through their habitats, ecosystems, and even biogeochemical cycling. Plastic pollution can cause entanglement and ingestion depending on its size, shape, form, and chemical composition. Some scientists hypothesize that 1 in 3 marine animals have been found caught up in marine litter, such as fishing gear that was lost, plastic bags, etc. Furthermore, over 90% of seabirds have pieces of plastic in their stomachs from eating the plastic floating on the surfaces of the oceans. In the map here, you can see where most of the plastic pollution is concentrated in the oceans, called gyres. Plastic pollution and debris are broken down by sunlight, wind, waves, and heat into smaller pieces, less than 5 millimeters in length, called microplastics. There have been over 114 aquatic species with microplastics found in them. Most of these species that ingest these microplastics are at the bottom of the food chain, such as lugworms, and are important sources of food for the other species. In the image here, you can see how small microplastics are relative to the human finger. Bioaccumulation is a term used by many to describe why microplastics have such a strong impact on marine life. It refers to a buildup of chemicals, usually harmful, in living organisms and, in our case, microplastics. As mentioned previously, lugworms and other small marine organisms consume the microplastics, assuming they are food, and end up getting consumed by larger marine animals. The main reason these microplastics are so harmful is because they are found to significantly decrease the nutritional intake and reproductive output of the organisms or animals that consume them. Besides providing no energy whatsoever, they affect how these animals deal during food shortages. Usually, these organisms will decrease their metabolic rate in order to save energy to prevent them from starving to death. But unfortunately, in many cases, they do starve to death due to receiving no energy from plastic. This image here shows how bioaccumulation works over time, starting at the bottom of the food chain and moving its way up. How can we resolve this? Switching to biodegradable resources, the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, vote with your money, stop buying plastic products, spread the word, and finally get involved with your local government to encourage plastic bans or reduction. In the map here, you can see some cities that have laws banning overusage of plastic bags or straws. In conclusion, the impact of plastic pollution is a huge environmental problem for our oceans and marine life. With all the plastic being dumped and subsequently ending up in our food chains, we need to do something to resolve this before it's too late. Thank you.